Hey, it's Mike Hobbs here, and I wanted to share with you a very powerful concept. And one of my business partners, David Wood, he was talking about the definition of stupidity, and it really blew my mind what he had to say and the content that he was doing. So I wanted to just introduce you to David and let him talk to you about what he believes the definition of stupidity is. And it's going to go ahead and just take you over to the video right after I'm done talking. So stay on the video, and I'll see you at the end.
A couple of key concepts in recruiting through presentations and getting people to do stuff, which I think is important. Because let me tell you before I get into this, what I discovered that was like my ultimate breakthrough. See, I used to struggle with money. Anybody here have pain with money all the time? Pain, you know? Money equals pain all the time. It's hard to get, you know, when you're poor and you're struggling, or if you're making 15 bucks an hour. I mean, that's like poverty, you know. I was over at a restaurant, you know, a few weeks back, talking to a waitress, and I said, "Money's trash." Mike Dillard told me, and she said, "What are you talking about?" And I said, "Well, this is just paper. I mean, it's no different than toilet paper, other than that it has 100 on it that you think it means something." And I said, "Watch," and I just tore it up. You know, it was like $50, you know. And I was like, I realized, I said, money doesn't really mean that much to me anymore because I spend a bunch of money and then it's there again the next day, you know? And she was terrified because that was like her week's wages in Costa Rica, right? So, but in any case, you know, here's what I discovered. My ultimate discovery about money is, and this is a big breakthrough, and I became unemotional about it when this happened. And if you're emotionally tied to money, life sucks, all right? This is what I was taught to do to get money. It says, all right, Dave, you're born. Listen to what we do. Go to school, right? Go to school for 18 years. Now, how many of you know that I got Fs almost all the time? Hated school. Still do. Math. I was in the same math class as my little brother. When he was a freshman, I was a senior. He got an A and I got a D. He was in the AP version. I was in the basic version of the math class. I felt smart, but he lives in the parents' basement, and I make a bunch of money. So school for 18 years, right? More school. Sit in a cubicle. Be bossed around. Boss is going to tell you what to do. One time I was in a cubicle talking on the phone. I said, "Boss, can I go to the bathroom?" He said, "No. Wait for the break. Can't go to the bathroom now." "All right, boss." "Yes, boss. Yes, boss." Bossed around, and then when you're 65, and you're really excited about traveling around and surfing, you can finally go live the dream. This equals stupidity. Stupid. Now, here's the thing, right? Anybody here, you know, ever heard, you know, is this a scam, right? Because 98% of the people don't make it. Well, guess what? You know, 90% of you guys don't make it. And it takes you 40 years. At least if you fail on this, you only spent $500. You didn't spend $100,000 on it. This is the stupidest shit ever. This is what we're teaching our kids, you know. So my dad's like, "All right, get good grades, son. I want you to because I did. So you'd be like me, be a judge and throw people in jail." My dad did. So essentially, here's what you're doing is you're then sitting for a boss, and the boss is just giving you money. Now, it took me a while to, boss equals giving you money. He's just giving it to you, right? Like he's handing you money for working, right? So in other words, the only way to get money is having somebody give it to you, right? I mean, isn't that a funny concept? I mean, nobody ever thinks about that. How do you get money? Well, somebody has to give you money. All right, I'm checking how much time I have, right? Because I got to teach you guys the top secret thing here in a second. But anyway, so I realized this, and I said, well, what's better, right? Boss giving me money, who can fire me at any time, who treats me like I'm a piece of shit, or thousands of people giving me money all the time, and I don't even have to talk to them. So let's say one of the thousands fires me and they say, "David, it's too hard. I fire you. I'm joining Dillard because the end of the world is tomorrow. I say, well, no big deal. There's lots of more people giving me money every month. So then it became this thing. How can I get lots of people to give me money all the time where they just keep giving it to me all the time? And that's why I like this industry.